Hey guys, Mikey here. Welcome back to the channel. We have really special day today. We are on Honda Open Days today, so we are going to test ride 3 different Hondas today. We'll get to them later on, of course, but first of all, I have to set myself up, and then I have to get myself to the suit. So I'll talk to you later, but stick around. We have 3 very special bikes for today. And of course, subscribe, hit the like button, and comment down below. We're gonna have really a lot of content today, so keep that in mind. So guys, I'm back in my suit, finally done. So the bikes just came in here, so we'll take a really quick look at them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another ride of today. We are sitting on CB650R, which is a sporty naked bike, only 4-cylinder today, which is on the plan. That's nice, I'm really looking forward to this. Looks like we're the last one. That's something new. Really small bike. I got used to the bike because I was sitting on a NT1100 before, so getting to the small naked bike category, or middle naked bike category, I would rather say. This is not really small. It's 650R to be precise. Guys, welcome back on the bike. I'd rather say welcome back to me on the bike. We have a manual with the half of the lever. Somebody broke it off. That's awesome. Oh, I feel alive. I gotta say from the bat, I really like the aggressiveness. It's a really small sporty bike. For the reference, I was sitting on the CB1000R last year, and this year I told myself why to go always for the top, right? So I was like, I don't have to be on 1000. So I was like, I wanna try that 650 vibe. Yes, please. Really liking the bike.
Oh, it's a small, nimble thing. Hell yeah, I like this. And the quick shifter is awesome. We are sitting on middleweight naked bike CB650R. As I said, my friend King Julian Moto, he used to have CBR 650R, which is actually like a brother sibling to this one, but it's a bike with the fairings. Actually, almost everything else is same, but you don't have those clip-ons, you don't have the windshield, which I'm not really happy about at this point, because it's really cold outside and I don't have any protection at all, guys. It's like the wind is obviously hitting me right to the chest, right to my neck, so not ideal, but you know, I'll suck it up. We have a manual transmission with a quick shifter, which is awesome. I gotta say that the first feel out of the quick shifter at the beginning was awesome. We don't have heating grips, so yeah, I feel that as well. The downshifting with this thing is just satisfying. When it is manual, the downshift is so satisfying. It's like it just fits your hand, really. It felt small, it felt really small, but as soon as I'm sitting on it, my legs are just right on the tank. Actually, I'm 182 centimeters, and this bike is pretty light. It's a 203 kilograms. If I'm not correct about something, just check top right corner. I will just put specifications on the screen in case I forget something. But it's a 203 kilograms small motorcycle, and in comparison to the CBR 650R, which is with a fairing on, that's 208 if I'm not mistaken. So there's 5 kilograms difference in that all the setting which you go through from naked bike to the sport bike. I'd say it's not super sport, it's a sport bike. So we were before on NT1100, which was a twin-cylinder engine. We are currently on only one for today, which is a 4-cylinder engine. It's a 649 cubic centimeters. So yeah, it's that kind of middle class for the bikes, that's 600 cc area. So 649 cc engine, liquid cooled, obviously. Well, I gotta say, it ain't slow. So as I was saying, 649 cc, 70 kilowatt power, and you have, let me think, I think 63 newton meters for torque. So those are not big in the numbers, but this motorcycle can be tweaked to 35 kilowatt, which is for the license A2, so you can pretty easily buy this even when you don't have that big license, let's say. You don't have obviously any modes. Only thing you have, it's a kill switch, starter button, lights, horn, emergency lights, and turn signals, and traction control, which is selectable. So it's a HJC, which is a Honda selectable torque control. So you have this available for this kind of motorcycle, but you don't have any tour, any sport, any I don't know, anything else, I mean, with the modes. So you just stick with what you have. But honestly, you don't really have to have mode. This is fun, small motorcycle with plenty of power for the nature in which it was built. So I don't think you need to have some, I don't know, A, B, C modes with the power delivery, because this is not motorcycle with a over 100 horsepower. So it's pretty manageable with the, let's say, stock mode, which is on the bike. You have a small little dash with not a lot of color. You have 12,000 RPM, which is obviously a different setup than what we had on the bike before. Since this is 4-cylinder engine, it has obviously different character than the twin engines. They have usually that torque and then high spec, let's say high peak power delivery in the low and mid range of the rev range. But the 4-cylinder engine, they kind of have that peak power at the top, close to rev limiter. So naturally, those 70 Newton meters, they are at the top. It's a little motorcycle, so flickability, maneuvering wise, the motorcycle is pretty handy. It's pretty flickable. So obviously that low weight, let's say relatively low weight, 203 kilograms. It's a difference, of course, to the tour bike, which I was tested before, over 235 kilograms. But this is small naked bike, really ideal to the city. It's a neo cafe bike, as the Honda page says. So it's that cafe style. There's actually those big air ramps at the front for the air to flow. The big LED light, circle light at the front, which is really nice touch, I gotta say. I really love the light. I really like the circle lights, and the power is obviously there. It's not plenty, but it's enough. That is not many features which I can tell you about, except that as I was saying at the beginning, I'm 182 centimeters and I fit totally okay. It's not too small. It's not extremely big for its weight class, because you know, it's a 650. You cannot expect to have really big machine. With the fuel tank, which is for 15.4 liters, it's pretty nice touch with the shape of the tank. I can nicely squeeze the tank with both legs. Nice cutouts for the legs, so I can really nicely fit in. I can flat foot the thing easily. The height of the seat is 810 millimeters, so a little bit less than the bike before. So no problem at all in that department. A quick shifter with the manual 6-gear clutch, cable clutch, and that quick shifter is just for upshifting. So for downshift you have to use the clutch. Engine brake not settable. Power delivery not settable. You have Showa forks with 41 millimeter travel, which are pretty nice upgrade for this kind of class of motorcycles. However, they are not settable, so you are stuck with the setting, with the factory setting. You cannot adjust the preload, you cannot adjust let's say compression or rebound. However, there are ways how you can improve the Showa stock forks. You can change oil for different specification. You can change springs. That's something you can do. However, if you are perfectly fine with these ones, there is no need to change it. It's pretty okay through the bumps. I don't feel any specific problems. It's stiff enough for sporty ride, and it's comfortable enough for the long range riding. So reliability wise, this bike is it's Honda, guys. Once that it's Honda, as far as I know, there is so little problems with this. So that is for sure not the department you should be worried about. We have small little dash with the basic information like time, rev limiter, rev range, the gear you are in, which is nice touch. I really appreciate the gear indicator, and the fuel indicator, which I was missing on my previous bike. So that's a nice touch as well. The signal, the turn signal, is on very convenient space. I really like spacing for the switches. There is not a lot of them. That's the first thing to be said. So you have plenty of space how to locate everything what you need. Turning is effortless. Turning is effortless. It gives you that comfort that you need and that trust, and that kind of gives you that self-confidence for the turning on this bike. It's really easy to flick. Yeah, it's a fun little motorcycle. There's not many things I can tell you about. It's pretty basic, actually. I guess there is no way how you could have noticed that, but on that 6.5, like 7,500 RPM, there is kind of like a curve for the power band to kick in. So yeah, classic for a 4-cylinder engine. But yeah, those 7,000-8,000 RPM, that's the sweet spot. You have 310 millimeters double front disc on the front wheel, and you have twin piston and Nissin calipers on those front brake discs, and Nissin brake cylinder on the handlebar. Pretty much all the bikes I saw in here, they have Nissin brake setup, and I don't feel any problems with the brake on this kind of riding style. I'm not sure about, let's say, track day or really hot race on twisties, but for this kind of racing, the Nissin is plenty what you need. It's plenty what you need. It's not sticky. It's engages right away. You can adjust the braking pressure. You can feel the reaction. So yeah, really satisfied with this as well. Position wise, it's a classic naked style sitting position. I feel that my ankles are pretty much under my butt, so sporty position for the pegs. Wide handlebars, really naked, true naked style. A little bit leaned over, more than I expected to be. Those 11 degrees are killing me. I need coffee. I need coffee after this. I like the sound. This is basic stock can with basic headers. This is completely stock motorcycle, but it's not bad. Can you listen to that? Yeah, it's not bad at all. Look at it, it's a little bit dirty. However, I like that gold accent with the gold features. I really appreciate Honda for making engine interesting. Because usually, as you can see, the engine is like black and gray. But for the Honda, also the Africa, also the CB, you have that gold accent on the engine as well. So we are back on the bike. You could see small walk around of the CB650R. It's a, as I said, it's a fancy little thing. I'm really digging the style. I really like that. As if I remember correctly, there is also the red version, which would go ideally with my theme of the gear. But fortunately, we have this. Well, unfortunately, you know, like it's black. You cannot do anything wrong with the black color on a motorcycle. But yeah, there is I guess 3 or 4 options for the color scheme. We are testing out the blacked out cool CB650 or no, that was the horn. I was not looking for the horn. I was looking for the turn signal. I don't have any issues with the clutch. It's really easy to get used to. Woo! That was fun. I gotta say, it has beefs. It's a good one. It's, yeah, I was not brave enough to pull full throttle on CB1000. Holy moly, fuck! Woo! But on this one, it's nice. Oh, that was awesome. That was a small hill, like a little uphill. I felt how the front handlebars got really light. You just wiggled a little bit. Yeah, it has plenty of power, guys. I was not expecting so much fun from this. I was like, yeah, this is a beginner bike, this is 650, like that is not a lot to be expecting, but honestly it's plenty. So there you go, guys, CB650R. Honestly, there is not much else to say about this bike. It's at the end of the day, it's all you need to look cool, to go fast, and to go cheap. This is not really expensive bike in comparison with the leader bikes or anything else. It's one of the best looking Honda bikes in my opinion. So guys, stay tuned. I'll get back to you with another bike, with the third and last one for today's test day with Honda. I'll show you NT1100 new generation of the tour bike.